First of all, what a gorgeous day in Boulder, huh? That was, I don't think you could paint a picture beautiful day for a Saturday afternoon game than that. I was really proud of our guys. I knew Gary's team would come out tough and hard. He's a really good football coach, hard-nosed, tough guy, and really admire him a lot as a person too. And so, but I was pleased with the way our guys fought and battled. How about our defense not giving up a touchdown? That's pretty amazing. Offense played really well, and Shea Fields made some big plays today. I was excited about what they did. Again, that's just 2 games. We got a lot more to go, and but I think we're headed in the right direction. So I'll take any questions at this time.
Coach, if Oregon was a signature victory, what's Oregon State?
Well, I think it proves we're legitimate, maybe, that we can do it. Because everybody kept telling me all week, are they going to have a letdown? Are they going to have a letdown? Are they going to have a letdown? Did they play out of their minds? Like I said, since day one, we're a good football team. And I think every week we've gotten better, and every week. And so we've got to keep doing that because we have 7 really good teams left to play and a lot of hard venues and a lot of great games. And our guys have got to work and get ready for USC's the next one and get ready for that.
Coach, this has been a long road, and I wonder, as you look back now, a 2-game winning streak in the Pac-12, what does that mean for this program in terms of moving in the right direction?
Well, it's the first time it's ever been done, and so 2 wins. We're 2-0. That's what it means, and we expect a lot more. Is what we expect, and so do those young men.
Coach, you only had 2 Pac-12.
These lights are bright. We don't usually have these lights. What's going on? Okay.
You only had 2 Pac-12 wins going into this year, and you get 2 in back-to-back weeks.
Why did you remind me of that?
You guys think you've gotten over that hump?
I mean, we just got to keep playing games. I mean, every team we play left can beat us, and we can beat every team left. We just have to come and play Colorado football. That's what I tell them all the time. Play Colorado football. Play Colorado football. And our kids are starting to, that means just take care of yourself. And then you go out there and play and see what happens. There's a lot of great football teams in our league.
Mike, this was the largest crowd since you've been here. What does that mean to you guys to have the fans coming here and showing that they're starting to believe in you guys?
Man, I'm so happy for those young players, those young men, because they're doing it. You know, they're doing it. And when you are seeing that, and we got to keep putting it back to back to back, because I want it to be standing room only. I think everybody laughed at me at the barbecue when I said you better buy your tickets now. I think everybody's like, he's a cocky sucker. What's he saying that for? Because I believed it and I meant it and I see it, and we just got to keep doing it. And I think everybody's starting to see a little glimpse of it. We've only won 2. We got to get a bunch more.
Mike, what does it say to you and your approach that today you did what good teams do? You didn't let an inferior opponent on paper come back, and you kept tight and once again didn't allow in the end zone through the whole game.
Right. We're a good football team. The kids are the kids. Well, that's a good thing. We don't have as many kids anymore. I got some men. And the more men you have, they understand in practice, they listen, they come prepared in practice, they ask questions, they come over after class, they do more studying. They're asking for more stuff. They're involved. They understand. We say it all the time, players make plays, players win games. They are understanding that now. And they're taking our coaching and they're asking questions and being prepared. They're getting to the training room when they need to. We don't have guys late for things, and they're professional. They're getting more professional. And as you mature, that's what happens. The less teenagers you have playing, the better off you are, I think. That's just me. If y'all that raise teenagers know what I'm talking about. I have about 118 of them. So.
Like, I don't know if Stephen's still a teenager or not, but he's a teenager. He's a young player. So he came, obviously, had a great game against Oregon. To back that up today, and especially after the start that he had, to back that up, how impressed were you with the way he played today?
Very impressed. He can just make plays. He kind of had a little bit of a magician at times, and he did some really good things. When he watches the film, he'll see there's a few things he definitely, even on one of his touchdown passes, he really threw it too late, so he'll learn from a lot of that. But I've been very impressed with Stephen and what he's done. Our offensive line is just really protecting well. in all our games, really. You know, the Michigan game, maybe because at the end there, they kind of knew we had to throw, and they're pretty good. But I think overall, they've really played well, and that's really gave our whole offense confidence. I tell them all the time, if the big guys up front do what they're supposed to, then our great skill can make plays, and that's what you're seeing happen. And the same way on defense. Our up front's doing well, controlling things, and now our skill in the back end's making plays.
Coach,
That's the key. Yes.
Gotta ask, do you have a gut feeling as to who will be your starting quarterback next week against USC?
We'll just see how this week goes.
You mentioned the pass where he you said saw it too late. Was that the second one to
Yeah.
Fields? Were you guys on the sideline? Because it seemed like everybody kind of saw him.
I was like, that's going to get picked. But his arm was so strong, he overthrew the guy. We were like, throw it early. What's he doing? Oh, no. Yay, touchdown. He's one of those kind. Kind of like the three-point shooter. What? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Coach, do you think that he could have found Lee in the end zone too if he had thrown it earlier on that wheel route?
Yeah, found Kyle Evans
Oh, yeah, my bad.
when he threw, a little bit earlier. But he made all the plays. I mean, we're being picky. We're talking about a redshirt freshman who's played 2 games. But he'll be mad at himself about it. He even said, I threw it too late. And so he'll figure it out.
Mike, you talked about what you saw in Davis Price.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. I was going back and forth on the 54-yard field. I said, well, this is the first field goal the kid's ever kicked. I'm sending him out there for a 54-yard field goal. And so I'm standing out there, and the wind kind of breezes by me. I go, hi. And so I go, Davis, can you? Oh, yeah, I can make it. I said, okay, kick it. And so while he's kicking, I'm going, should I have kicked him? Had him kick it? Should I have gone for it? Kind of doing that. And then he made it. I said, oh, that's a smart move by me. But that was a heck of a kick by Davis. I was really happy for him. And he kicked off well today, too. So he has a powerful leg. And, Mark Johnson says it's all his because he's from Evergreen, That's where Mark's from. So Mark's taking all the credit.
The defense today was superior and also turnovers. And then the one right before the half, how much of an impact did that have?
The one right before the half kind of, you wouldn't say it sealed the game, but it basically pretty much closed the door, so to speak. So that was a big, and they had run the play a little bit before, and they made some yards on it, and Rick reads those things. That's kind of like if 2 years ago when we were playing CSU, they were hurting us on the screen, and then the second time they ran that screen, Rick hit the guy and the ball popped in the air and we go and score. Rick just sees things. I mean, he just can, you see it once, he got a photographic memory. He knew it was coming and made a great read on it. It was a really good play.
Coach, you started, the first offensive series was the 3 incomplete passes, and then the next drive you come back with 6 straight rushes, and then from there things really seemed to open up offensively. How important was the running game and being able to establish the run to get things opened up?
The running game is extremely important for us to set up because then it allows us to be able to do some of our play action passes and hit the stuff over the middle. And then once we get them running, we go so fast, they get tired. And then all of a sudden they bust it. Like we got running and the safety had to run in support. So the next time we ran it, he was on his own and we made a double move and Shea just went right by him. So those type of things are gigantic. Getting our running game going is critical for us.
Coach, the pace offensively seemed frenetic at times. Is that what you'd like to see ideally?
Define that word for me. What was fast? Super fast?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I got a master's from Georgia, but I couldn't figure that word out. Okay. All right, good. We wanted to go hyperspeed today. We wanted to go hyperspeed when we could, and we practiced that hard. We felt like the altitude, that would really help us today against them.
What did you see? Oregon State had not given up any big plays in the passing game all year. You guys had several in the Shea. What did you see in them that you guys could do that, or was that really just kind of Shea?
Well, we shake and run. We can make plays. Our lines protect. When your line protects and gives us that time to be able to make a double move, that's good. If you don't have protection, that double move, he goes, but he gets a sack because you have to hold it a little bit. But, the screen pass was just a great block by Devin Ross. We work on that so much, our blocking. There was a lot of excellent perimeter blocking again today. I think we've done really well at that, and that's key for us. And then the quarterbacks are catching the ball where the guy's catching with his shoulders turned upfield, which is a critical fundamental. And now they're able to hit it and run. And that was, those were big plays for us to be able to do that.
Last question.
Mike, this isn't new territory for you, coming in and turning the program around, but it's new territory for CU and a lot of these players. how do you keep this going, especially when you have USC next week, a program that CU has never beat?
Right. The Pac-12 the Pac-12 conference is what these young men wanted to play in. The Pac-12 conference is what our coaches, the level they wanted to coach at. And we want to play the best, and we want to be able to beat the best. And so they'll be ready to play, I guarantee you. They've tasted it now, and it tastes sweet, and I know they want to keep tasting it, so they'll keep moving in the right direction. What they've been through has fortified them as a group of men. It's also given them an unbelievable depth in character as far as understanding never say die, never give up. And they, I used to tell them all the time when I was first recruiting this bunch of guys, all these seniors and redshirt juniors, come on with me, but we're getting in a roller coaster, okay? And you're getting in the roller coaster at the bottom. And when you say you want to come, I'm going to lock it on you quick where you can't get out because I don't want you to change. And then I want you to lock in, and I want you to just stay with me. And they've stayed with me. And now we're up there, we're kind of gone up that long hill where it goes click, 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 and you're like, huh. And now we're going, woo, and I think they want to keep going, woo. And that's what we're going to do. So they're tasting it, so we're going to ride that roller coaster.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you, guys.
Hey, thanks, Coach.